Newspaper was coming out to do an article on me, and I didn't want them to. They said they want to take pictures inside and outside, and I didn't want that because we needed to clean up around the building, and I've been asking for almost 6 years for someone to come out and clean up the alley and get all of the tires and bathtubs and sinks and mattresses up. And each time I called, they would say that was a volunteer service and they have to wait for someone to volunteer those dumpsters for them to do that. So I was having gravel put down, and at the time I rented a bulldozer, and altogether I paid like $1,200 to rent that machine and operator. And at that time, my son, who's also worked construction, he said, "Mom, you want all this junk cleaned up?" I said, "I would love to have it cleaned up." So this house is right in the back of the restaurant, cat a corner from my parking lot. It had all of this debris that I'm telling you about that was out there. So my son took the dozer and he pushed all the mattresses and stuff that was behind the house on the porch of the garage. And someone had already filled the front yard with rubbish. So he pushed it all in a pile. Well, I guess we're thinking about where we came from. You know, the city will come out, he got it all piled up, they'll come out, bring a dumpster, we can load it, take it away. Well, when I called back for a dumpster, they said there wouldn't be any dumpsters available till May, and they couldn't guarantee me a dumpster. So this was in March, okay? So in the process of that, I ended up getting a ticket for $1,200 because of the rubbish. And when I went to the neighborhood meeting and met with the environmental people, I told them that didn't belong to me. It was there. It was here when I came, and I've been calling for 7 years for someone to move it. Right. And they told me once I touched it, it became mine. So she told me if I cleaned it up, that she would speak to the judge or the referee or whatever it was. So I spent another $1,200 and I cleaned it all up. Then I went to court and they wrote me a ticket for $1,150.
Oh my goodness.
And I asked what was it for, and no one could explain what it was for.